Hello everyone, welcome back to Classical Fengshui with George. And today I'm going to talk about the difference between the Chinese culture idea of red and the classical feng shui idea of red. But before I begin, I would like to say yesterday I did not went on my live. For those who showed up, thank you, Shishini, for showing up. My body was very tired and I decided to put myself first. So I went to bed super early. And I'm also showing everyone and encourage everyone that wants to start their business, their side idea, hobby, that for those who are afraid of starting and is afraid of being overworked and having the business control you. I also have that fear of that as well. So through this process, I am learning how to put myself first and the business second. And I just want to share that with everyone. And it is a very reasonable fear, if that makes sense. Just because I started this business so that I could be free from working for someone else. But at the same time, I don't want to focus too much on the business where I don't have any personal life. Okay. But anyways, just one moment. Let's see. So hopefully that will give you guys some encouragement of starting that flower shop, that daycare center that you always wanted to do, your what is it? Breakfast and dine-in, like something like that. At least get the idea out. And today we have Chow. Chow, welcome to the live today. Thanks for joining. And we're talking about the difference between the Chinese culture idea of red versus the classical feng shui idea of red. So with the Chinese culture idea of red, so red symbolizes luck, joy, happiness, fertility, and they use it for celebrations like weddings, the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year. So that is the Chinese culture, Chinese culture idea of red. Okay, so that is the cultural, if that sounds right, idea of red, where the color itself have meaning. But in classical feng shui, the color red, there's no emotion or no definition of red means happiness. In the classical feng shui terms, red doesn't mean happiness. Red doesn't mean joy. Red doesn't mean illness. Where classical feng shui, the use of color is based on the flying star. Okay? I know I've been repeating that multiple times, but I just want to make that clear that the color itself in classical feng shui doesn't have a specific meaning. It doesn't have, oh, this color is good or bad. It all depends on the meaning of the flying. Can you guess what I get to say next? Put it in the comments. Yes, so the flying stars. Let's see. Yeah, because remember in my other video, if you haven't checked that out, it'll be on this link up here. I talk about red, how that has the potential of increasing illness, but that is only because for in that specific room. And a little bit of red here and there is okay. It's just when you have too much of the color red, that is when things can make things worse, like finance, health, or relationships, or all three of them. And I know in my specific layout for my part of the living room, a little bit of red is okay, and it is, I would say, like somewhat necessary, but it's not really needed as much. But that is only looking at the one of the three layers. Do you remember what the three layer is? Put it in the comments. I can wait. So Chow put monthly, yearly, and permanent energy. Correct, Chow. So with my living room, I might be saying way too much right now, but one layer of my living room, part of my living room, is the permanent energy. Within that layer, a little bit of red is okay. But with this month, the illness, the energy for that month, where like the illness energy is, actually that red has the potential of increasing the monthly energy, but where like the permanent energy, where it's like somewhat needed, like decrease it for a little bit. So it's decreasing one thing, but at the same time, it's increasing the illness energy. See how this is not as simple as just Googling your information on how to classical feng shui. Because with all those layers of energies, it does affect all the layers at once. Yes. Was that new to you? Was that interesting? Put it in the comments below. Click the like button. All right. Just to wrap things up for today. So recap, the Chinese culture idea of red is luck, good fortune, joy, happiness. So that's the idea of the color red, the symbol of red in the Chinese culture. But in classical feng shui, the color red in itself doesn't have any specific emotion to it. The color red in itself is not good or bad. The color is just based on, yes. Can you guess what it is? I get to say next. Put it in the comments. And Chow put the flying star. Yes, Chow. Correct. So Yeah, so the colors is based on the flying stars in classical feng shui. Hopefully you guys learned something new and find this enjoyable. In tomorrow's live, I get to recap just a summary of what the colors are associated with each number of the flying star. And tomorrow's live is at 6 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow is September 19th. At 6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you for watching, 谢谢你. And remember to share this video, click that red button down right there, and stay classy with classical feng shui. Bye, 再见. 谢谢你. Thanks, Chow, for joining.